Hola mi gente, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to prep my currently journal for the month of June 2023. To help me prep my journal, the first thing I do is I look through my stash of stamps, stickers, and other things that can help me spice up the pages in my journal. This journal is very special to me. It is a journal where I keep all the things that I am watching, reading, and listening during that month. I usually go with the color scheme, and that helps me to stay organized and to have more of a cohesive look. Here is a quick look at how my May 2023 currently journal looked like. For this month, as you can see, I journaled a lot. And if you want to see the process video for May 2023, I'm going to leave it linked right here. So now let's get to it. This Archer and Olive notebook has taken a beating. I have put so many papers and stickers and pictures that is just getting so bulky. And the thing is, with this notebook, I took some pages out just because it was a notebook that I was using to just scrap paper. And then in November, I began doing this kind of trial of a currently journal. And the thing is that it's stuck and I loved it. And then I wanted to keep all those currently journal pages together, so I just stuck with it. So here I am prepping my pages. The color scheme for June, I'm using this pinkish color Tumbo and then my Crayola Super Tip pen markers. I love how these colors came up. It is really, really nice and different for me. I'm not a pink type of girl. I said it time and time again. But these three colors I'm in love with. And like always, I'm going to leave everything that I use linked in the description box below. Once I have my color scheme, I just go in and I try to alternate between the three colors. For some reason, three colors work for me. I usually use a dark color and then two that are a little bit lighter. This is my go-to technique, adding dots. I don't know what it is, but in all my pages, whether it is in my journal or in my planners, you will find me doing dots. Adding dots creates for me a nice look and it's just a good filler. The first two pages that I am setting up are my reading, and this is where I track what I was reading. In the first page where you see the little plant, I'm going to add the month of June and all the dates. The plan here is that I get to track the dates that I'm reading. But because I am on this strike where I am hoping that I can read every single day, and so far it's been over 200 days that I have kept this up, I don't really have to fill it in, but just in case at the end of the month when I'm putting everything together, if I skip a day, I get to put it in this calendar. Now the page on the other side is what I use to add the pictures of the books that I read that month. I have loved this setup. I love that I get to open up my currently journal and the first thing that I see is what I'm currently journaling. While setting this up, I messed up plenty times, and you will see moving on when I stamp the month name title like June and I do all that. I do it in a different ink, an ink that is closer to the color of one of the Crayola markers. And then towards the end, when I see everything put together, I notice that it doesn't work. Another thing that did not work for me and you will also see, is that in the bottom of the second page, I write a quote and then I add a stamp. When everything was put together, I looked at it and I was like, no, this is not happening. And it happens like that. When you are prepping your pages, you may have an idea in your mind, but then once you put it on paper, you might see that it didn't work out. Feel free to fix it or leave it, whatever you want to do. For me, I wanted to make sure that I had all the pages done and then going back to that page to see if I still didn't like it. And you will see towards the end that I change it and I'm able to cover it. I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, when I'm done putting this together, I'm going to have other elements that I'm going to add to the page that is going to bring it to life. So I don't worry a lot about making these little mistakes or fixing those mistakes. So have freedom to do that. So with that premise, I'm going to leave you here with some music and enjoying the plan with me or set up with me, journal with me, whatever it is. I hope you guys find some inspiration and let's get this thing rolling. Now we are setting up the next 2 pages. These 2 pages, I'm going to add the stuff that I'm currently watching. Usually the area where I leave for the currently watching is bigger than the reading and the listening because I get to journal a little bit more about the series that I'm watching or the documentaries. I love to watch crime documentaries. I don't know if there's any of you out there that loves that and you have any recommendations. Please leave some down below. A goner when there's a whodunit type of thing or solve mysteries. I love those type of documentaries. I'm also into history and I love any history documentaries about the Tudors, about Egypt, or about the Americas. I love history, and any good history documentary, let me know. And also any channels that you're watching here on YouTube that are good on history, let me know of those as well. Let's help each other out, okay? So here, as you can see, I'm using some stamps to put the June watching. And then I'm alternating the colors that I'm using for the pages. So in the first page, the main color was the pink. And then now on this page, the one that's standing out is the darker color. I do this so every page can look different, but also still have that cohesive look. And here is my page that is done. Now I'm going to go to do my currently listening and then my page month in review. you see that I go back to the front page and then I decide that it's not going to work. So a fixer-upper that I have here is just to cut a blank page from the same notebook and then cut it to size and just put it on top. This notebook is amazing and the paper is so forgiving. You're going to see here that as soon as I put it down, it's like it never happened. And I'm happy with the look because it's just clear. And like I said at the beginning, I'm going to be adding the covers of the books that I read, and I can manage it just to put it on top. And now you see it and now you don't. So I am very, very happy the way this thing turned out. Once all the pages are almost done, I go back and look for ways to bring all the pages together. Here is where I noticed that all my pages had this little plant design and not this one. So I decided to add one on the top. I want to tell you that I regretted it after I put it down and I said, why did I do that? But then I remembered that I can just add more stuff to it because this design is not going to be the final design. Once I get everything in, it's going to look totally different. Once I sit down to journal and add the pages, not the pages, but the pictures and my journaling is going to look totally different. So I'm not just sad that I messed up because this is my creative outlet and I can just fix it or leave it however I want. And here it is me fixing the title for June. Like I said before, it looked different and out of place. So here is me fixing it. You can do whatever you want. Just remember, it is your journal. You can make it look however you want and do whatever you want. I hope you have liked this video and found some inspiration. And if you have, remember to hit the follow, hit the like button, and let's be friends. Let's enjoy life together. Have a good day. Bye.